Hey everybody, Kitty here. I'm going to introduce Walt to you so that he can take you on a deeper dive into what the last few weeks have looked like at Refuge and hopefully a little of what we hope the future will look like. We've had to do what I imagine you're doing every day. We've had to reinvent almost everything. We've had to reinvent our organization, just as you're having to reinvent how you do basic things like stay in touch with people or shop or even hug the people you love. Refuge has been reinventing our organization, but the thing I want you to know is we have not reinvented our mission. This reinvention of our organization has been necessary so that we can continue to be a force and a place of welcome that upholds welcome for all as strongly and as beautifully as we can. And I think you'll see that we've been able to do that. And we have you to thank for that. And we all are looking forward to better days in the future, but I want to say that today is a good day. We love you and thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Walt with Refuge Coffee. Hope that everyone out there is safe and healthy, and just wanted to take a few minutes to give you a little bit of an update about a few things that have been going on here during this sort of unprecedented time. I'm coming to you from Refuge Sweet Auburn in downtown Atlanta, where things have not shut down but have definitely slowed down here quite a bit. But I wanted to take a few minutes just to share with you some things that have been going on in light of the COVID-19 pandemic that we're all living in right now, and some of the things that we've been doing, some of the things we've been thinking about, some of the things that we hope to be doing moving forward. Thought about our response to this period of time where things are so uncertain and everyone is trying to grapple with the ramifications of this pandemic in many different ways. We're kind of thinking about our approach in terms of three phases. The first phase being looking in. As soon as we realized that things were about to drastically change, we had to pivot and begin to look inward at what were things within our organization that needed to change immediately. Secondly, we wanted to begin to look out. So how could we continue to engage with the communities that we are in? How do we continue to serve our customers and our supporters throughout this time? And then ultimately beginning to look ahead. And of course, looking ahead right now is very limited, but there are ways that we are hoping to do that. So we started by looking in. We then wanted to look out and then ultimately begin to move towards looking ahead. As we immediately looked in and decided what changes we needed to make immediately in response, one of the first things we did was we converted our Clarkston shop into a drive-through. We've been doing that for going on 4 weeks now. And also our Sweet Auburn location immediately became a pickup location and an Uber Eats delivery location. We also quickly moved to online ordering platforms, both in Clarkston as well as Sweet Auburn, and we also were delivering within the Clarkston area through our online platform as well. Another thing that we did was we began to engage with our communities by offering to bring our coffee shop on wheels, our catering truck, into their neighborhoods. Because of the fact that all of our catering jobs had been canceled in light of the virus, we were able to utilize our coffee shop on wheels by bringing contactless, socially distant engagement in communities with our coffee truck. And so that's been something that has been a huge help to the business side of what we do. Another thing that we did pretty much immediately was we launched an online digital tip jar that has allowed folks to give directly to our payroll. All the funds used in the tip jar will be used for payroll purposes, so that we ultimately, our goal of not laying anyone off would be able to be realized. And so far we have not had to do that, thankfully. As we begin to look out into the community, there were a couple of ways that we felt that we could participate in efforts to provide services and assistance to our community. One was the food pantry that is now located at our shop there in Clarkston, and we are also collecting DIY masks through one of our physician friends, and have been collecting those for folks to pick up to use as a preventative measure against this virus. As we began to look ahead, we realized there were a couple of events on our calendar that we needed to rethink. One was our Refuge 5K. We've moved that to virtual 5K, which I think will be a lot of fun coming up in the next week and a half. We'll be doing that. And then our spring market, which is supposed to be on the calendar in May, we are going to be moving that towards a virtual online market. And so Rebecca and Gracie, who are leading those efforts, have just been so incredible, so creative, as well as Sage, our social media coordinator, in communicating those things to our supporters and our participants. Don't forget that you can always engage with us on all of our social media platforms, as well as our website, www.refugecoffeeco.com, where you can support us both through donations and with sharing information about the things that are going on with Refuge. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we hope to be seeing you very soon.